Hey everybody, welcome to the Dead Challenge Podcast Full Lid Friday. It's a day that we talk about multiple things, kind of just packing it all in. I've got like some small stories I want to talk about. Today we're going to stick to Reddit because I'm going to cover Maia Knows and kind of what's been updated with her on the Snark forums. Plus we're going to stick around, talk about Would You Rathers, maybe get off my chest, maybe some Bridezilla, I don't know. Let's follow the path of Reddit. We'll have some fun today and laugh. But before we get started, back by popular demand. Now, I know you guys are thinking, oh my god, he's gonna dance? Yeah, I'm gonna dance. Or you're gonna be like, yeah, he's gonna dance. It's about 50-50. But I'm gonna dance because I'm gonna bring this back because I think I should. I'm trying to give more for my members and my Patreons who subscribe instead of just early videos, which you do get. So if you sign up to join my YouTube membership, you can get early videos. But if you go any tier higher than the lowest tier, I'm gonna start putting your name on this and we're gonna do a hopefully every week. We're gonna spin this twice on Fridays for Full Lid Fridays or some good ones like that, at least once a week somewhere in there, okay? And if it lands your name, I'm gonna send you a t-shirt or a hoodie with the prize pack that I have for the Dead Challenge Podcast, which includes a sweet keychain, sweet bracelet, a sticker, and a hoodie or a t-shirt of your choice that I have on hand, right? This is coming from my person that ships for me, not from the Teespring store. So I'll let you know what I have. We'll get your size and we'll print that for you. Very exciting, I know. So if you head over to Patreon, you join any tier higher than the lowest tier, your name is gonna get on this list. Same thing with YouTube memberships. You join any tier higher than the dad bod tier, I think it is, and I'll put your name on this. And then, you know, just so I'm giving everybody something, once a month, I'm also gonna spin the wheel for every member in Patreon on my channel. So head over there, get signed up, and you get some cool features too. Like not only early videos, here you get like emojis. I'm gonna be fixing my tiers so that I offer more for my members for sure. And at Christmas, big surprises coming. I'm gonna make giveaways galore. I think it's time to honor those people who have been following me forever. So without further ado, everybody.
Yeah, baby.
Christy's been around forever. You always send me some great emails, giving me information on people and always just propping me up. Christy always has a word of affirmation for me and I love her and she deserves this. Very well deserved, Christy. Reach out, let's get you a prize. And now I gotta spin it again.
Yeah, baby.
All right. Autumn Ponder. I don't know who you are, but you win a prize. Reach out, Josh at the DeadChallengePodcast.com or Instagram or Facebook, wherever you see me. Get your prize sent to you ASAP. Let's go! When doing research, the little that I do, that people complain about that I do, gotta do some research. I gotta find out what's going on. I don't do deep dives, crazy deep dives all the time, but I gotta find out what's going on. I don't like watching people's content. It takes too long. I even watch my own content, okay? I don't watch my haters' content. I don't have time. I have to be a dad. I come down here, if you're ever wondering, and I'm going to do a day in the life because people have been asking me, what does a day in Josh's life look like? I might film it tomorrow. We'll see what it looks like to do lunches and everything else. Summer is a little bit different, but I'll kind of walk you through what I would do anyway if I was doing that. All I have to say is I'm so busy. I come down here, I film this, takes me about 30 minutes to do a video, depending on the length of the video, maybe an hour. More often than not now, I take that little SD card out, take it over to Tyson's room, give it a little knocky knock. What's up? Usually playing video games. Can you edit this for me? I absolutely can edit for you. Faja? He calls me Faja. No, he doesn't. He calls me Uncle Josh. But he does. He edits for me, or I'll edit it. All in all, it's about an hour to 2 hours of work a day that I do, which is very awesome because I have other things to do, like a job and taking care of my kids and all that stuff. I got lots to worry about. So that's kind of why I don't have time to go down. And a lot of people will be like, doesn't matter. I don't care. That's how I roll here. If you don't like how I roll, I'm sad for you. But I'm glad you're here watching anyway, haters. So, but part of when I do my research is going to the Reddit forums because I know there are many Snark forums all over the place. Like you can go to websites like Fiji Farms or Kiwi Farms. There's YouTube Mama Drama. There's Discord. If you know how to use Discord, which I don't. I think I still have a Discord, but I haven't used it in months and months and months. I don't know how to use it. I tried. I had mods that were running it for me that are not mods anymore. People, my circle is really small, so I don't use Discord because I just don't have time. I wish I could engage more, but that's why I'm kind of really focused on my tiers of my memberships. They're gonna get all the stuff. I don't need Discord. I've got a Facebook group called The Problem with Family Vloggers - the DCP. It's the main place to go if you ever want me to see something. Cool. All that to say, I do go to Reddit, and I go to the Snark forums because Reddit is where I live anyway. I spend a lot of time on Reddit. It is an addictive wormhole. But it's funny because there's two Maia Knows Snark forums. One is called Maia Knows Snark 2, and I'm wondering if it's like a break off of Maia Knows Snark because the rules are different, because they generally don't blank out faces over here. They're a lot more snarky and rude, which I like, right? It's just a different, I don't know if it was just a break off. But then there's Maia Knows general group, which is like 25,000 subs in these things. These are growing. Even the Snark 2 has over 7,000 subscribers. So if you're looking for Maia Knows Snark and updates, head over to Maia Knows Snark 2, Maia Knows Snark 1, or Maia Knows. They're all snarky, every single one of them. They're growing really fast because people become disenfranchised with Maia really quickly. Social media cycles are really fast. People grow out of the content very quickly generally, right? You're seeing that with family vlogging. People have grown away from it. The new upcoming generation doesn't like watching that garbage. So that's kind of why you're seeing it fall apart, which is great. I'm all here for it. Commentary channels seem to be somewhat exempt from this because we are generally sticking to topics and shifting forward and stuff. Like you got like Philip DeFranco. He's been on for forever and he's still wildly popular because he just covers general things, which I'd love to do someday too. This is funny. Not gonna lie. This is the new mommy TikTok Maia Knows Barbie. Great Photoshop. You got the twins here. You got the two White Claws. She even talks. So, me. Batteries not included. I'm sure there should be pregnancy tests here. There should be lots, running vehicle with your kids in it. And then the front of the box here, Maia Knows Mystery Man sold separately. There's been a lot of conjecture about Maia Knows baby daddy. Like he's there with her, they're together. They're not, okay? They're not together. I'm telling you, it's not a thing. He might be apart because he wants to see his kids. I guess we're going to find out relatively soon, I think. That's all I'm going to tell you guys. I'm going to go through a bunch of posts on here just because this is where I get it. Here's another meme. Maia, Scout and Violet, hungry as F in the morning, filming a TikTok. This is one thing that you're seeing a pattern of Maia Knows, is that she does TikToks over everything first. So she doesn't change the kids' diapers. She doesn't feed them. They're starving. And I think she's still giving them babas. I could be wrong about that, but she's still feeding your kids babas and they're over a year old. She does all this because she needs it to be content for a TikTok. So her kids are starving. And if she messes up that TikTok, she goes and goes and goes. These kids are literally hungry. She can't feed them first because she needs that to be her content. So Maia Knows not only lets her kids sit in their cribs for hours in the morning, but she gets them up and then makes them wait before they do any of the things before she does anything like change diapers or feed them. And that pisses a lot of people off, and that's why these forums are growing. People are seeing it, finally. They're waking up to it. She still has crazy stands, that's for sure. But more and more and more people are exiting her platform and coming over here to Snark. This is Maia Knows also in a nutshell. The life cycle of Maia Knows playing the victim. Does something stupid or negligent, we'll talk about that in a second. Posts it for millions of followers, receives backlash, gets defensive and throws a pity party, goes offline so her stands beg her return, and then it recycles. That's what she does. She weaponizes her stands because they want to see her baby so badly. I need you guys to hear this for a second, okay? Really grasp this, especially if you're Maia Knows fans. Who the F do you think you are that you literally demand to see someone else's children on the internet, and if you don't, you complain about it? Do you know how creepy you are? You should be on a list, okay? That is insanity. At this point, it's literally just a battle of people who hate each other. Not even about Maia or babies. It's just people like, I'm standing up for her because I want to, because I like being a shitty ass parent too, and I want to know that I'm justified. And then there's people who are calling out in hateful ways too, and they just battle each other. At this point, I'm starting to realize that most people just watch Maia Knows because they like trolling the Maia Knows haters. And that's not a fan base that's going to last. I promise you that. This is just full of the good stuff, okay? Congratulations, Maia Knows stan, defending a see you next Tuesday who exploits your kids. You did it. These mods are hilarious. I'm sorry. So here's the big video that got everybody up in arms. This is Maia Knows' most recent one. Her other one that got everybody going was her leaving her children in her running vehicle on a beach while her and her friends were at the beach. Look, I'm not saying Maia Knows' a bad mom. Sorry, that's exactly what I'm saying. Maia Knows' a bad mom. She's a bad mom. But this one here as a parent, a lot of people, I sort of can see both sides, but I want you to see it for yourself. It did surprise me a little bit because she is filming. Like, we know as parents, right? We're out in public. We're different to our kids generally, right? You ever seen a kid get his ass beat at like his Ellers when they're young and stuff? That's really awkward and weird, right? So we're generally not showing people us yelling at our kids, or you do this face instead. You're like, or you have this tone. You're like, when we get home, you're grounded forever. But yeah, sure, you can have that pack of bubblegum, right? There's different things you. But Maia knows that she films herself, and I want you to watch this, okay? Watch with me.
Bake patty cake, baker's
Look at the one in the bottom.
Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Roll it. Roll it. Ready? Roll it. You do it.
There. She just kind of pushes her. And look, I get that. I'm a parent. You get it. Kids always crawling all over you and everything else. But it obviously got everybody got up in arms about that whole thing. And I'll just play it in slow motion here for you. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but Maia is the one doing this. Now, it's not just some innocent push or whatever, because Maia knows that she's doing that. She knows it's going to turn into engagement. She knows she could have just edited that video and not pushed her kid out of the way, because already she's being attacked as a terrible parent, because she is a terrible parent. So this is just kind of adding and compounding to the terribleness, and it just keeps adding up. So if Maia was just a normal person who didn't have any, 30,000 Snark subs, 30,000 Snark fans on Reddit, you know what I mean? If she was just a normal person who didn't drink White Claws and take pregnancy tests, pissing in the woods, going out all the time, leaving her kids with strangers, all that kind of stuff. If she wasn't that person, taking her kids to bars, all that stuff, letting her kids drink margaritas, all that stuff. If she wasn't that type of person, this would be a nothing burger. But it's not a nothing burger, because Maia sits here and tells you that she did on purpose. Listen, she says the question was, do you ever feel like stopping TikTok because of how rude people are?
Yeah. I was awake from like 1 to 3 last night. Like, holy shit, I don't want to post a TikTok tomorrow, but here I am. It's addicting. So yeah.
It's addicting getting $50,000 to $60,000 a month. Super addicting.
Today I posted a TikTok of me violently elbowing Scout off the nugget couch, which like...
Okay. Can you just wear a clean shirt?
People, I watched these videos before I post them. Like, I knew that all the comments were going to be that. But also I...
Hear that. I watched these videos before I post them. I knew the comments were going to be that. And I still posted it. She knows she's going to get tons of hate. She loves the hate. She loves the engagement. Look, I'm the same. People talking about me on YouTube or whatever, that is good for you. It's good for you. It absolutely is. Unless I've done something insane like murder somebody or whatever, not so good. But people just talking about you, complaining about you, it's good for you, right? Anybody continuing to mention your name, tagging you, all that stuff is good. I like when people talk about me. Do it. She does too. That's the craziest part about this. But at its core, okay, are the two little babies that are her content for creating this beef with people. Like, it's not like just her saying something, doing something stupid, right? It's her using the kids to do it. That's the platform she's using here. That's what pisses everybody off, because she knows she's doing it. She just admitted it.
I had tried to get her on my lap like before I started recording, and she threw a fit, so I put her down, and then I was trying to help her up, and she was like...
She just lied to you. She said she was trying to get up before I started recording. You were already recording. Then she tried to get up, then you started recording again. You've been doing multiple takes. This is the multiple take thing, okay? She does this multiple times. She can't get it all done in one day. I mean, obviously, she didn't change her shirt ever. It's covered in disgusting.
Fighting me while I was helping her up, and I was playing with Violet, so I'm gonna finish playing with Violet, especially because she didn't want to do it in the first place. But just shit like...
So the other one didn't want to do it, so she's like, well, fine, I'm gonna do it this one, because we need a TikTok right now!
That, like, people find a different hobby. Like, like...
That just happened. Everybody find a different hobby instead of calling me out as a bad mom. Kid crashes on the floor, starts crying. Then she cuts it. Find a different hobby, though, everybody. Really? Maia, this hobby that these people have gets you paid.
Criticizing the 60-second videos I put up every day should not be how other people are spending their time. Thanks for telling us how to spend their time. Is our time better spent, exploiting our children for millions of dollars? Is that, I mean, you think it is. Maia, what she's missing here is that people are actually concerned. And this is really, really starting to snowball. You are seeing people galore talk about how exploitation of children is wrong. People are taking their kids off. It's snowballing, but she'll never be able to. I challenge Maia, and she started another channel where she answers questions and stuff like that. She'll never have 8.7 million subscribers, will never make that kind of money. She cannot do this without her children. She knows she's going to piss off the snarkers by doing this. She does it all on purpose. time. Like, it's also so stupid when people like try and say that I have a favorite, which like I jokingly in the past have been like, oh, Violet's my favorite today because she slept in. Oh, Scout's my favorite today because she hasn't been screaming all day. And people literally believe me. Like, find something else to do with your time.
How about stop making the kid the butt of your jokes then? Have you ever given thought about that? Instead of just using your kids for the butt of the joke, because a lot of people know it's a joke. Right? But there's some things that people are like, it's satire. It's not satire when you're cracking open a White Claw and spilling it on your kid's head. That's not satire. Taking your kids to bars and having strangers confront them, that's not satire. It's not jokes. Okay? Having them eat off a hotel bathroom floor, not jokes. Not jokes. It's not satire. I understand you saying, oh, she's my favorite, that's satire. I get that as a joke, right? But just maybe stop using your kids as the butt of the joke is all I'm asking. That's what a lot of people, imagine you stop doing that. But she can't. Maia Knows is stuck in this wormhole of having to be a provocative douchebag so that she keeps getting high engagement. That's it. If the snarkers literally all stopped, if all the hate watches stopped, Maia Knows' literal view count would be in half. In half. And then people would just like walk away because they don't have anybody to argue with in her damn comment section. Do not post a video which you have watched and know people will comment negatively about. Maia, post a video, complain about the negative comments you knew were coming and say you have anxiety. It's awesome. Here's the thing: if the anxiety is real and you have real anxiety and you literally have an avenue to stop yourself from having anxiety and panic attacks, you would do it. I promise you, you would do it. So if what's causing your anxiety and panic attacks are you being online, if you truly have that thing, truly, you know the answer would be to get off. You would get off, because I am a person who's had generalized anxiety. I've had panic attacks, and I would change the thing about me that would give me that 100%, and I did.
Everybody's upset because yesterday I posted a video where I violently shoved my child out of the way. But what you guys don't realize is after I recorded that video, I actually watched it back, and I realized everyone was going to say that. And so...
To the vocal fry, it's perfection.
Yeah, your opinion doesn't matter because I know I shoved my child, and there's a reason I shoved my child, and the reason I shoved her is because she was being annoying and trying to climb up my body, and I told her to get off. And plus, she didn't even want to play patty cake anyways. So I was with the baby that did want to do patty cake. And yeah, I don't know, everyone needs a better hobby because even though I make my money online exploiting my children,
yep,
all of you who criticize me, you guys are obsessed.
That is the argument of all the arguments from her fans. Why are you so obsessed with helping protect children? Why are you so obsessed?
You're just seeing 60 seconds of my life. So even though I violently shoved my child in that 60 seconds, you have nothing to judge me on. And all of you who spend your time criticizing me, you need a hobby. And yeah, I know that you were criticizing me because I spent hours on my phone looking at the comments and reading the Reddit pages, but still, y'all need a hobby because I'm living my best life making money off of my children.
Boom! You get an award. Whatever your name is. Big Little Lamb. You're amazing. Incredible. That's a great video. We got to put to rest this damn argument. You only see 15 seconds. You only see 60 seconds. Yeah, but you do like 4 videos a day. We know your entire life is TikTok. Everything you plan is what I'm going to do tomorrow for you. What I'm going to do that. Everything you do, your comments, everything, reading your Reddit thread, everything you do, Maia, is for this. It's not 60 seconds of your life. And when you show us out of the 60 seconds of your life that you're a shit ass piece of garbage, holy shit, what is it like when the camera's off? That's what people are asking. That's why people like us talk about people like you. Yeah, we get 15 to 60 seconds of your life. And in that 50 to 60 seconds of our life, we have seen some insanity. So you're stupid. Get a hobby. Here's what you should do, Maia. Get a job. Get off the internet before something shitty happens. You're literally putting your children in immense amounts of danger. And how do I know she puts her kids in immense amounts of danger? Well, she's proven it, right? Obviously by leaving them in cars, at the beach, having strangers approach her at bars, people seeing her in public. Those kids are a target. I'm sorry. Kids, they know where they sleep, everything. But this one has come across my desk a million times in this past week. So listen to this.
If you post your children online, even if you're not showing their face, I need you to stop and listen. I have just stumbled down a rabbit hole that I wish I never had. Ignorance is bliss. It really is. But as a parent, when you know better, you need to do better. I'm sure we have all seen the videos circulating around about like Ren Eleanor and all of that just mess. But then I started doing my own digging. I just fell down the Pinterest rabbit hole and I found a man named Kurt who commented on a picture of Ren from Ren Eleanor saying cute. So I clicked on his profile. And then I clicked on his saved, where it shows all of the pictures that he has saved. And it's just little kids just doing little kid things. He has videos saved of a little baby, probably 10 months old, just from the legs down walking. Something that we would see as so innocent. Little kids' feet and hundreds of little girls doing gymnastics.
I'm gonna stop here because it's halfway. Yeah. This is one guy that's like literally out in the open with it. And he's got multiple profiles. I'm gonna dig a little deeper into him and figure it out. But he's been removed and keeps making accounts. I don't know why. It's really, really weird because a lot of these predators want to live in the shadows. Why are some out in the open? But all that to say, it really does make you think that the ones that live out in the open are proudly out there making comments about, like, can you make videos with your children's feet, and commenting on little girls' profiles, and even like adolescent girls and teenager girls' profiles full of grown men making lustful and sexual comments at these girls. The parents aren't monitoring the comments. Okay, it exists. So how many more live in the shadows, right? That's the danger. This is the danger we're talking about. How many parasocial relationships are built? And again, remember that this is a new thing. This isn't old. This is so new, and all these predators are now collecting the data and collecting these videos and screenshotting and everything else, compiling to their own lists. We've seen it, everybody, in the predator playlist I exposed a long time ago. Okay, and now we see it in the most watched feature, the most replayed feature on YouTube. Okay?
You guys, I get it. I have seen the arguments of, well, I should be allowed to post what I want of my child or let my child dress how they want to because it's not our fault. We shouldn't be sexualizing them. It's the creep's fault, and I agree. But the fact of the matter is they are out there and they are not leaving anytime soon. And it is your job as the parent to protect your child. They can make their own decisions when they're older, but while they're young and innocent, it is your job to protect them from that. Mom Uncharted put it perfectly when she said, if you knew there were creeps at a water park and you knew that they were there and watching, but you didn't know who they were, would you still bring your child to that water park? And the answer better be no. Guys, most of these pictures...
Well, they'd be like, well, I'm making money at a sponsored video at the water park. Is that a question? That's what they'll say. These women they don't care about the protection of children. They care about the money. Right? You have to split that question into two. Regular people who don't make money off their children, who don't need their children to make money. If they knew, they wouldn't. But you're putting them into a different category. Those people who do know, they don't care because they make money. And they still would take their kid to a water park full of predators. They really would. Because they don't care. And the proof is in the way that they put their shit out there. They know that it exists and they don't care. You don't need to ask the question. You can see the answer.
Pictures that I just found are innocent. There was a video of two little boys playing a video game, and they started smacking their own bottoms because that's what one of the characters on the video game was doing, and he had that saved on his board. A toddler pointing to her toes, he had saved. A baby learning how to walk. An infant. I think that we forget sometimes that these creeps are not looking for children who look more mature. They want them just how they are. Please, if you post your children, maybe reconsider.
Yeah, thank you. That's an amazing video. Really well done, really well said. Yeah, please just don't. Don't reconsider, just don't. The answer is don't. Especially Ren Eleanor, right? That one, there's a video of her saying, give your kid some, act like your mom, and she's shaving her private parts with a razor, putting a tampon and everything else. And like, people got mad at me for calling that out. And they're like, what, sometimes you don't get a free space. I promise you, I'm sorry. There is never going to be an excuse for shaving your vagina in front of your child. Never. Never, never, never. You know what? If you're saying you don't have 5 to 10 to 20 minutes to get that done, or to have yourself do it, and you don't have that moment as a single parent, then just don't. Grow a bush, is what I'm telling you. There's never going to be an excuse you could tell me where it's okay to be doing those things in front of your kid. You can find 5 minutes. I'm a parent. I know we are a 2-parent household. I get that. We have help when we need it. But when I'm home alone with the kids, I can find time to do something I need to do. Right? It's just bullshit lies. People looking to stand up for these people because they want to see these kids. And it's insanity. And it needs to effing stop. My Knight's kids are in danger. All the Ren Eleanor, your kids are in danger. Every kid that's on the internet that is exposed is in danger. And we're just waiting. Ugh. Anyway, and again, to finish off this thought, Okay, for parents who are out there like Maia Knows and everybody else drinking and all these kind of things that we're seeing a lot of, that really hits me hard, the drugs and drinking, smoking weed and everything around your kids. Because of that one meme that I really saw that really resonated with a lot of people. Okay, the meme was just a simple post and it said, kids deserve sober parents. Let me hear your argument to that. Like, I get people like, whoa, you can't drink anymore and what? You can't smoke weed anymore and what? You can't do meth anymore? You know what I mean? The kids deserve sober, responsible parents. I'm not saying you can't do those things. I'm just saying the kid deserves it. And selfish-ass, disgustoid parents will say, well, I need to love me. I need to be my self-care. Me, I. You can always tell a good parent from a shitty-ass parent because a good parent always puts their kids first. The end. You can't argue it. Let's move on to something funny. Okay, I posted a question on my Instagram this week, and it wasn't a would you rather. It is a would you do it? And the scenario is this, okay? Someone's going to give you $10 million, but the caveat is that you have a snail that will follow you for the rest of your life. And if the snail touches you, you'll die. The snail cannot be killed. It cannot be trapped. I'm going to add that caveat. It cannot be trapped in like a jar or like you put a lid on it. It can't be trapped. Okay, it'll break out. It's a breakout artist. Okay? But if it catches you and touches you, you will die. Do you take the 10 million? Okay? I want to know your answers. People have been giving me lots of answers. Like I would just put like, you know, a circle of salt, like a witch around my bed so the snail can't get to me. But remember, the snail's a breakout artist. It can find a way. Do you take the $10 million? I mean, it's for the rest of your life. 10 million. Okay? It's not that much. It's a lot, but it's like, if the snail, like if you trip backwards and hit the snail, you're dead. Okay? The snail can't be killed. The snail's name is Ernie, too. So, answer the question. So here's a would you rather. Would you rather wake up tomorrow as a billionaire, or on a different planet with a few basic supplies, or in the beginning of your favorite story as yourself as a character? Now, at the beginning of the favorite stories, it matters, right? But I'm going to say billionaire. Who doesn't want to wake up as a billionaire tomorrow? Right? Who's going to wake up on a planet with few basics? Who wants to do that? So it's going to be billionaire, 100%. Let's check. Okay, billionaire for sure. But a lot of people did say wake up in the beginning of your favorite story, yourself as character. That'd be fun. Would you rather 10 random die immediately or grilled cheese don't exist? Well, I'm going to go with the grilled cheese, obviously. But a lot of people chose death of 10 unnamed strangers. Wow. Would you rather eat whatever you want, not gain weight, or feel full? Or be immune to any type of disease or sickness? Damn! I'm going to say sickness. Yeah, most people said that. But wouldn't it be cool to eat whatever you want, no calories? Damn. The Doritos I would eat would just be illegal. Would you rather be in a state of orgasm for eternity or live a normal life? Like, I mean, that'd be exhausting, right? I mean, you'd be so exhausted. The amount of water you'd have to drink. So I'm going to go normal life. Yeah, that's most people. Oh, here's a good question for musicians out there. Would you rather be a master of every musical instrument or know all music theory? Master of every musical instrument. You don't need to know the theory if you're a master. Highly skilled. Yep. Oh, yeah. Theory is, I don't know any theory. A little bit, but not very much. What? Would you rather get 100,000 immediately or 10,000 every time you eat a raw hot dog? I mean, 10,000 per hot dog. My kid would be a billionaire by now. Weston eats raw hot dogs with ketchup. And they have to be chicken wieners too. They can't be like all beef or just normal. Has to be chicken wieners. Ugh. Weston, man, if you see this when you're older, why? Good question. Would you rather be a billionaire and depressed or be poor and fulfilled? Easily. Rich, but excuse me, no, just kidding. Poor but content, for sure. Oh, it's like split almost. Why would you want to be extremely depressed? Rich, again, that's not, I think a lot of people really think that money is going to make you not unhappy. Not true. Good question to end the day. Would you rather have a fun, likable best friend or a trustworthy, serious best friend? Trustworthy. I'm a big guy on being loyal. It's pretty close, but yeah, trustworthy best friend. Answer those below or on the side in the chat, guys. Take a deep breath with me. You're amazing. Happy effing Friday. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Just don't forget how amazing you are all the time, right? And I know I talk a lot about like kids come first, and they do. But I also I want to make sure that you can do both, right? You can also be an amazing parent and take time for yourself, right? Because a replenished, rested, awesome person is also a good parent, just saying. So, but also your kid deserves someone sober. I'm going to keep saying that. But you guys are amazing, incredible, valuable. Don't you ever damn well forget it, okay? Just don't forget it. I'm sorry for the dancing. My bad. Anyway, if you want a prize, reach out, and I will see you Monday.